Okay. So welcome to the Sunday night broadcast. And if you would like to join these broadcasts live and also watch all of them from before, you can just sign up via Patreon. What else? I have the Spain meeting coming up this Wednesday. And for those who are coming, it's really hot. So bring some cool clothes. Yeah, I'm probably going to be back in New York in September, and I'm going to be in Brighton in November. That feels like a really long way away. And what else? If you'd like a one-to-one Skype with me, you can email me about that. And I also have a Wednesday night chat group as well. And if you like my videos, please subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers because YouTube has changed their policy. I can't do live broadcasts from my phone unless I have 1,000 subscribers. Anyway, that's the way it is. Yeah, I think that's it. I just love the subject. Even though there's no subject, there's no thing that is the subject. The subject is everything. Everything. And everything is this. Everything is here. It's not over there. It's not in the past. It's not in the future. Because they're here. It's not in finding. It's not in how-tos. It's not in order to. There's no in order to for this to be here. This is already here. It can't be found because the one trying to find it is this being here. Everything that is this being itself. Whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. This doesn't care what it's called. This is appearing as a voice saying these things. This is appearing as people listening, as sunny weather. Hi, Tracy. This is everything. This is it. It really is just that. It's just so simple. But what happens is we get hold of ideas like finding no me, for instance. There are no people who are no me's. There are no people who are me's. There's neither. There's just everything. That can appear as anything, as we all know. It's really that simple. There's not some secret ingredient which is being missed. There's not something that anyone's doing wrong. There's no special place to get to. There's no special person who has anything that you don't. Or in this message, who doesn't have something you don't want to have anymore. The thing that's appearing as calling itself me, and the feeling of looking and I'm here and I need to find it, I need to find a way out, I need to find no me, is this. And this doesn't need to find a way out of itself. The whole sense of being someone or not being someone or whatever. Rugs, walls, it's just itself. So it can't be anything but what it is. It has the notion that it will collapse or fall away. Or all the things we learnt. All the rugs that I'm pulling from underneath the feet. Hopefully. None of those are real, because where are they? You can't find any of these concepts or ideas of person or no person. You can't find person. It's just an appearance. And it's perfectly perfect to be that appearance. There's nothing wrong with it. Sure, the suffering of the seeking and all that stuff that goes, that seems to happen. Sure, that sucks, yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that someone, like a person, a human, is closer or further away from finding anything. When things appear and they suck, they just suck. But apart from that, they have no meaning. They have no meaning as in where I'm at in the scale of no meaning. Whole thing makes me laugh now. It's funny, because as you guys know, that it seems to have changed the way I speak and everything. When it was suddenly obvious that the whole no me story was just a load of crock, it was really funny, actually. It was really funny to see that I'd been telling a story for so long, and all it is a story. Because what else is it? Can you find the reality in the story of no me? Or even in the story of me? Can you find the reality in either of them? The ground, the validity for them? Can you find the validity for absolutely anything that is here? The same goes for all the concepts and ideas. They're just wonderfully appearing, just wonderfully unfolding as this being itself, going nowhere, but just ordinary as well. Ordinary and yet extraordinary in the sheer life fullness of it. The fullness. I'm not sort of talking about some special fullness that only the special ones can see. I just mean literally the fullness. The heat, it's hot today. The heat, the computer, the sounds, the sunlight coming in, the fullness of it. I understand that when I say anything like that, the thing that is seeking is going to pick up, go, yeah, but what's she seeing? I'm not seeing anything. Not seeing anything at all. It's just sitting in a room, speaking. For no reason. Just for the sheer love of it. For the sheer exploration into nothing and everything. Into nothing. It's beautiful to explore what's just here, because this is all there is. So why not explore it? Not in order to, just because it's wonderful. It's wonderful to do that. For no outcome and no reason and no purpose. Everything can sound special to the person, but you can say at the same time that the person, this is the irony, this is the beautiful irony, is that the sense of the person is this. It's like this horrible catch-22 situation where there's the appearance of a person looking for a way out of the person, and ironically, what it's looking for is actually the person looking for a way out of being a person. I'm sure that makes no sense whatsoever to some people, But that's how it appears. That's how it appears. It's a catch-22. It's an ironic situation. And then suddenly, when that's suddenly seen, that's what's going on. It's not an awakening. It's not anything kaboom. It's just like, oh yeah, that's what's going on. And there can be a tremendous relief. But it's not awakening. It's not a realization. It's like suddenly you've woken up in the middle of the night and Father Christmas has come in the room and you've seen that it's your dad. It's not Father Christmas. And the whole thing just falls to pieces. Just like, oh, all right. All right. That whole thing of the person going on is this. That's what's seen. It's like, it is this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what it is. Some people say that until they felt better, until they heard this message. And sometimes I think that's because this message gives validity to a separate me. It's like it validates it somehow. Well, I was feeling all right, I was going along seeking, which was kind of uncomfortable. Then I came across non-duality. Now I feel really contracted. Do you think that maybe, going on about how it's so great to be a no me and how, it's really crap to be a me and all the restrictions and all the things around the me? Do you think that maybe makes the whole belief somehow stronger? Has it given it some sort of imaginary validation? And if there is validation for it, where is it? What is it? Where's the validation that there is anyone there at all? Or is it that life is just appearing as that? That it's not a separate person at all? That it's actually just life appearing? That life is free to appear however it does, without any restrictions, without any conditions? You could say that life is utterly unconditional. And that life is so unconditional that it appears as people with conditions. It's so absolutely uncompromising in its unconditional appearance that it can't be worked out, it can't be picked apart.